Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Oluchi, a makeup artist and an esthetician. In this video I will be reviewing the Nivea Sun UV Face Sensitive Sun Allergy Protection. Basically this is an SPF, a broad spectrum SPF, and I've used this, I believe I've used this SPF maybe sometime last year or 2 years ago. I actually do not remember, but I did not do a review, and I recently bought this. I bought this last week or nearly 2 weeks ago, and I have been using it consistently every single day. And I was like, okay, you know, it would be nice to come and let you guys know what I think about this, since I have used this for a long period of time. So I've used it for about 1 to 2 weeks. I think 2 weeks. I'll be sure to check. Anyway, so I normally use the La Roche-Posay SPF, but I ran out of it and I went to repurchase it. I didn't see it, and this was the one I went for. And I mean, let me, you know, this is basically going to be a review on how to use this. So, and I'll tell you guys my honest opinion on this as well. So I'll be sure to put the price somewhere, you know, on the screen for you guys to know how much I got it, because this is definitely not as expensive as the La Roche-Posay. And first things first, so basically they say it contains natural antioxidants. It is SPF of 50, so it's UVA, UVB. Okay, when you open it, what attracted me to it is that it's for sensitive skin, and I would say I have sensitive skin. So it doesn't have any fragrance to it. So this is what it looks like. Yeah, can you guys see? Yeah, so this is what it looks like. It looks like a moisturizer. It has no fragrance to it actually, and it looks, to be honest, it's just like a moisturizer. I do not want to waste it at the back of my hands. I will now use it on my face because I have cleansed my face, done all my skincare steps, and it's just remaining to use my sunscreen. So this is what it looks like when applied onto the skin. I'm just trying to ensure that I cover my entire face. So this is what it looks like. Let me come a bit closer for you guys to see. So this is what I look like a glazed donut. So first of all, like, I didn't want to say too much in the beginning, just for you guys to genuinely see what this looks like. I'm absolutely loving this Nivea sunscreen because first things first, it does not leave a white cast. That is, you know, as a brown skin girl, as a very dark skin girl, like, finding SPFs that don't leave white cast and feel generally okay on the skin is sometimes can be a struggle. And to find one that does not cost an arm and a leg and does the job is such a relief. I absolutely like this one, and I'm glad I got it. It leaves no white cast. It has SPF of 50. It is very moisturizing. It doesn't feel greasy at all on the skin, because sometimes when you get SPFs that don't leave white cast, they tend to feel heavy and very greasy. This is not one of it. And like, normally what I do is when I want to use this, I don't bother using the moisturizer because it is very moisturizing. It is very moisturizing, and I can't get over the way it, you know, blends in seamlessly on the skin. So this is I think this has got my heart now. I will certainly be using this very often. Do you understand? Because it's going to save me not using moisturizer all the time. So I'm using this right after my serums, because this is really moisturizing. And so I'm just going to read a few pointers from this. It says that it has natural antioxidants, unperfumed, does not clog pores. That's amazing. This skin compatibility, dermatologically approved, eye friendly formula, ophthalmologically approved. So in essence, okay, now my own personal review, what I like ever since I've been using this for about 2 weeks. So I went for a getaway, and it was like the countryside like getaway. In fact, we went to a forest. It was such an amazing time, and I spent a lot of time outside. If not outside, I was in the pool, and it was like the pool was basically inside, outside, and all that. So I would say I spent a lot of time outside. This, while I was outside, this never got into my eye. You know how when you sweat, some sunscreen sting? To be honest, this did not do that. This kept my skin, like, I can't tell you how, impressed I am with this product, and even after swimming, of course, if you swim, I don't know if this is water resistant. Let's say apply generously before sun exposure, reapply frequently, especially after swimming, perspiring or toweling to maintain original protection. So this is not water resistant. So if you're outside and you sweat a lot, try to reapply this every 2 hours if you are like outside. And then if you like swim and everything, to reapply this to get that protection. And generally try to avoid being under the sun. Yes, you have your sunscreen and everything, but if you can, try to avoid being under the sun. I mean under the sun, like outside under the sun between the like 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. because that's when the sun is at its peak. Just avoid it, or try to be near shades, or use your umbrella or hat just to minimize the harmful rays of the sun. And it states that here. And then they said allow to absorb completely and avoid direct contact with textile hard surfaces to prevent staining. So that's it in a nutshell, guys. This sunscreen is something I like. Honestly, I approve 100%. And to get the most out of this, to get the adequate protection, see, don't use maybe one dot, like this tiny bit. Look, it's just enough for the back of my hand. That's not what you want to use. You want to be very generous with your sunscreen, any sunscreen of your choice. Okay, let me show you guys what the back of my hand looks like. See, it doesn't feel greasy at all. So that's basically it for this sunscreen. I would highly recommend it. Normally I have my pros and cons, but to be honest, I have mostly pros. Maybe I would say if you have really oily skin, this might not be the best option for you. But if you have normal to dry skin, this will be very amazing for you. And I mean, if you have oily skin, it still doesn't matter. You can use this. There's no big deal, to be honest. But I would say that people with oily skin may just struggle a tad bit because it's quite moisturizing. So that has to be it for today's video. I hope you found this video really helpful. Have you tried this sunscreen before? If you have, let me know in the comment section below. And if you have any questions as well, drop them and I'll do my best to answer them. And with all that being said, I'll catch you in my next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.